This is Sholo Ford's presentation of local sports on iTalk 1067 FM and iTalk1067.com. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Regional Medical Center, Horn Auto Center, and Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. And now, Sholo Ford presents local sports on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
And welcome everybody to St. John's, Arizona for this edition of Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com. I am Greg Chavez, covering the game today for you. We are at Longy Ballejos Field in St. John's for the Majors Division All-Star Games between Silver Creek, which I almost called them Snowflakes, that's the kids from Snowflake and Taylor, and Mountain Pine, which are the kids from Pinetop Lakeside Sholo. So it looks like this is an elimination game. The winner will move on to play at 5 p.m. on Monday versus the winner of Holbrook and Payson. They are playing right now in Flagstaff. So at the end of this game, we will try to get an update for you some way, somehow, to see who the winner of this game will play. And the loser will move on to summer vacation. The coaches are out talking to the umpires right now, going over some ground rules. And we're going to go over a couple pregame reports here. The Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center injury report. Don't have a whole lot for you. It sounds like all the kids are pretty healthy other than just the pitch count thing, so they don't root any arms. We got a pitch count in Little League, as I'm sure you all know. And so there are some kids that are not eligible to pitch today, regardless of what happens if their team gets behind. Other than that, it appears that other than one kid for Mountain Pine, they said they do have one kid that couldn't make it today because he's sick. Ace Hardware, keys to the game. Ace Hardware has a 24/7 locksmith. The next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key replaced any hour of the day or night. Any night of the week, call Ace Hardware in Pinetop, Overgard, or Sholo. And at this level, it's about throwing strikes and just making the simple plays so they get out. So let's take a quick break here. When we do the Pledge of Allegiance, we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back. And St. John's on Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball, iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
And we are back at Longy Ballejos Little League Field here in St. John's, Arizona for Major Boys All-Stars between Silver Creek and Mountain Pine. So for those of you that aren't aware of how they've merged over the years, Silver Creek is the Snowflake Taylor boys, and Mountain Pine is Pinetop Lakeside and Sholo kids. Going into the first inning, we have the Northland Pioneer College. When it's time to start your college education, do it at home. At your hometown college with the lowest tuition in the state, now offering bachelor's degree programs in education and business. That's Northland Pioneer College. Let me see if I can get the rosters out here. I took a picture. We're going to go down Silver Creek's lineup first since let's go over Mountain Pines. It looks like they're going to be the visitor stays Mountain Pine. We have number 3. Give me a second here. My phone is giving me a hard time. I took the pictures here. We'll cover Silver Creek real quick. Number 3, Maddox Wall. 0, Paxton Everett. Number 22, Bracken Kaur. Number 33, Jeremiah Jameson. Number 12, Riker Bjorn. Number 2, Carter Christensen. Number 17, James Ramberg. Number 25, Cash Olberg. Number 21, Trigger Fish. Number 7, Karsten Rammel. Number 13, Dylan Innes, and number 23, Xander Owens. And it looks like Silver Creek will be the home team today. Mountain Pines will be the visitors. And let me try to find that roster for you here. If not, I will go get another copy of that for you here in just a second. Let's see who's pitching today for Silver Creek. That's number 21. Number 21 for Silver Creek, Trigger Fish. And his battery mate is number 17, James Ramberg for Silver Creek. Getting his warm-up pitches in. Give me just a second. I'm going to step off the mic for a minute, see if I can get a copy of Mountain Pines lineup while we watch the pitcher warm up here. Oscar, do you have a copy of their lineup? Do you have a copy of their lineup so I can take a picture of it? I don't.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
All right, welcome back to St. John. Welcome back to St. John's Little League Field, Longy Ballejos Field, actually. Named after a longtime St. John's resident who helped start Little League way back in the day. I can't remember exactly when, but it was, I want to say sometime back in the 40s or 50s, got Little League going at St. John's.
Number 7, Braden.
The first batter for Mountain Pine is Braden Applegate. Talked to him today. You'll see he's wearing a white jersey, and I asked him, did you forget it? He said, no, they wear the same jerseys as the older kids or the younger kids. And his brother took his jersey to Flagstaff. Base hit to left center field for Braden. Going to be a double. First pitch of the game for Braden Applegate. Gets a double right off the bat. Nice hit, Braden.
Batting number 16, Xander.
Xander, let's see, is the next batter for Mountain Pine. The first pitch to Xander. There's a base hit in the left field. Oh, the ball is loose against the left field fence. Xander moves to second base on the throwing error, but does get a base hit. Got 2 runners on, no outs.
Batting number
for
10,
Mountain Pine.
Brigden.
Brigden Flake is the next batter for Mountain Pine Little League. Talking to some of these kids before the game, Brigden's favorite athlete is Ellie De La Cruz of the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch is a strike from Fish. Runners at second and third. Makes contact, foul ball in the left field line. Nice bright day, the wind blowing a little bit out to the left field area. Brigden Flake is your batter from Mountain Pine. The pitch from Fish is up and away for a ball. Nice hit to left field in the gap, and it's a ground rule double as it bounces over the fence. That'll score 2 runs for Brigden Flake, and that puts Mountain Pine up 2-0 in the top of the first inning. Our next batter is going to be number 1.
Batting number 1, Elias.
Elias is the batter. Try to get some last names for you here before the game is over. Elias Klein is let's see, Elias's favorite athlete is Corbin Carroll of the Diamondbacks. First pitch to Elias is a ball in the dirt. And you'll see when we get later on down the lineup, now Little League has a continuous batting order, so everybody gets to bat. There's no mandatory defensive play, so you can move people around as much as you want. The only one I believe that they still worry about is the pitcher and catcher. Make sure they don't overuse those kids. Oh, a chopper, third base side. The pitcher picks it up, turns, makes throw to first base in time for out number 1. Nice play by Fish coming off the mound to get the first out. as Brigden Flake moves up to third base. 1 out.
Batting number 41, Dextry.
Dextry Wright, number 41, is the next batter for Mountain Pine. Batting from the right side. Ball gets to the backstop. Oh, and the runner from third scores and gets hit with the ball on the play at home. That puts Mountain Pine up 3-0 with 1 out in the top of the first inning. Dextry's favorite athlete is Jaron Duran. Fish with the pitch. Outside, gets by the catcher. Fly ball to right field in the sun. Oh, the right fielder gets turned around. Dextry's around first, past second, heading for third. Slides at third base, and he's in safe at third base for a triple.
Batting number 3, Brody.
Brody Smith now at the plate, number 3. Brody comes up to bat with a runner at third. 1 out on the inning. First pitch to Brody. Shot up the middle, line drive to shortstop for the second out. 2 down in the top of the first.
Batting
Next
number
batter.
0, Camden.
Camden Kinney is the next batter. Camden's favorite player is Corbin Carroll. First pitch to Camden is outside for ball 1. The pitch from Fish. Nice pitch. Kenny swings and misses to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch from Fish. A little grounder back to the mound. Fish is able to play it. Tosses first base for out number 3. At the end of the top of the first, Mountain Pine is up 3-0 on Shola Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
And welcome back to St. John's, Arizona, home of Little League Baseball here, presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com. Tonight we have Silver Creek Little League out of Snowflake Taylor and Mountain Pine Little League representing Pinetop, Lakeside, and Sholo playing in an elimination bracket game. The loser today will start summer vacation. The winner moves on to Monday to play the winner of Holbrook and Payson, which is taking place in Flagstaff. Starting pitcher tonight for Mountain Pine is, let's see, Braden Applegate, it looks like, will be the starting pitcher for Mountain Pine tonight.
Yeah, I got you. Thanks.
Looks like the catcher was our last out of the inning, so we don't have a catcher out here quite yet. So Applegate just kind of throwing with his infielders to start getting loose. Couldn't tell you who's the first batter. We got about 3, 4, 5 kids outside the dugout for Silver Creek, so we'll know who their leadoff batter is here in just a minute. Number 10, Brigden Flake, will be the catcher for Mountain Pine Little League. Don't forget Deemer's Glass. Need glass for your home or business? Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call when you need quality glass at affordable prices. Call Deemer's Glass at 1-888-GLASSMAN. Also, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing gear in the White Mountains, located south of Pine Top on Highway 260, right side of the road just before you get to Honda. That's Honda Outdoor Ski and Outdoor Sports. Also, Horn Auto Center, the Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more on the Deuce in Show Low. Horn Auto Center. We also like to thank some of our sponsors that make this possible to bring all these games to you guys. That's Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce, Comfort Fit Dentures, Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Overguard, and Show Low, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, Deemer's Glass, Northland Pioneer College, Summit Regional Medical Center, Horn Auto Center, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, and Allegra in Show Low. Grow your business with Allegra. Show Low for all your branding and signage needs. Give Allegra a call. As we get ready for the top of the inning here on Northland Pioneer College's
Number 3,
top of the inning. Don't forget lowest tuition in the state. First batter is Wall. Wall gets a base hit to third base, but is able to make it to first base. Next batter is number 0, Paxton Everett.
Batting number 0, Paxton.
Paxton at the plate. The pitch from Applegate. Pop up to the right side. First baseman goes to make a play. Comes back, and he makes a catch for out number 1. Nice play by the first baseman, looking up into the sun to make that catch.
Batting number 22, Bracken.
Number 22, Bracken Core at the plate. First pitch to Bracken is down in the dirt, gets by the catcher. Wall moves up to second base. The 1-0 pitch coming to Bracken. Pitches outside, a little movement on it, core swings and misses. Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball out of play to bring the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch from Applegate. A nice hard shot. Line drive to the shortstop for out number 2. Coming up to bat is number 33, Jeremiah Jameson
Jeremiah.
for Silver Creek. 2 outs. First pitch called for a strike. Catcher's able to get that, so it doesn't get by him, making the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Jeremiah at the plate. 1-1 count. Pitch is outside for ball 2. The flag is not moving at all, laying straight down. That's the first time I think I've ever seen that the wind is not blowing here in St. John's. Nice hit to the shortstop. Shortstop makes the play, throws across the diamond for out number 3. At the end of 1, it's Mountain Pine 3, Silver Creek 0 on Show Low Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnaud and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Show Low, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to St. John's, Arizona. Longy Biohost Little League Field hosting the local Majors Division All-Star Tournament today between Silver Creek and Mountain Pine in this elimination game. As we get ready to start the second inning, don't forget Northland Pioneer College. When it's time to start your college education, do it at your hometown college with the lowest tuition in the state. Now offering bachelor's degree programs in education and business. In the first inning, Mountain Pine was able to jump out to a 3-0 lead here. They were able to hit the ball, put it where nobody was, and move around the bases. Let's see, Martinez, number 5, is the batter. Bentley. First pitch to Bentley. Dismissed for ball 1. Fish is on the mound for Silver Creek. Next pitch, a ground ball to second baseman. 4-3 for out number 1 for Silver Creek. The next batter is number 9, Grayson.
Batter number 9, Grayson.
Grayson Diamond. Number 9 coming to the plate for Mountain Pine. The pitch from Fish. Right down the middle, chopper to the first baseman. First baseman able to make the play. Number 33 is Jeremiah. Nice play by Jeremiah for out number 2. Number 44.
Batting number 44, Layson.
Layson. Alcantar at the plate for Mountain Pine. Fish trying to go 1-2-3 to get out of this top of the second inning. That pitch up and away to Layson. Mountain Pine is up 3-0 here in the top of the second inning. The pitch. Fish kind of loses his balance, falls off the mound there. Pushes that pitch outside. 2-0 count to Alcantar. Three 0 count to Layson here in the top of the second inning. Pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Brings the count to 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Strike for a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Layson Alcantar. The pitch from Fish. Strike 3, catches him looking for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down at the end of 1.5. Mountain Pines 3, Silver Creek 0 on Show Low Ford's presentation of high school baseball on Night Talk 1067 and 1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Show Low. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Welcome back to St. John's, Arizona, Longy Biohost Little League Field, your home of Little League sports. The local major boys division being played here this week. the brackets right behind me. Let's see what we have. It looks like we have, at this point, we've lost a few teams due to losing 2 games. But it looks like it started out with St. John's, Silver Creek, Mountain Pine, Round Valley, White Mountain Apache. Those are the teams from this area, and they will play somebody either Flagstaff, Winslow, Holbrook, or Payson. That's who's playing on the other half of the region bracket. And the winner of this game will play Monday night at 5 p.m. back here at St. John's against either Holbrook or Payson. That game going on right now over in Flagstaff. If we have anybody from Holbrook or Payson that might be listening to this, if you can get a hold of us somehow and let us know how that game's going over in Flag, we would appreciate it. The first batter for Silver Creek is going to be number 12, Riker Bjorn. Applegate still on the mound.
Number 12, Riker.
For Mountain Pine. First pitch to Riker is a ball. Riker's favorite player, he told me, is Cattell Marte of the Diamondbacks. Two and 0 count to Riker. The pitch from Applegate. Base hit right up the middle, off the pitcher's glove to the shortstop. He picks it up, throws across, not in time. Base hit for Riker. Nice hit, right back up the middle. Applegate can't quite make the play. Slows the ball down just enough that Riker can get all the way to first base.
Batting number 2, Carter.
Number 2, Carter Christensen at the plate. The pitch to Carter is a strike. The next pitch. Outside for ball 1. Runner fakes like he's going, but does not draw the throw. I think he was hoping he could get the catcher to throw it behind him so he could advance to that next base. A shot to the shortstop, who can't make the play. Riker moves up to all the way to third base, which enables Carter to get to second base.
Batting number 17, James.
Number 17, James Ramberg with a pop-up in the middle of nowhere. Right field is able to make the catch. Both runners tag, and Silver Creek is on the board with their first run of the day. Sacrifice fly for James.
Batting number 25, Cash.
Cash Olberg coming to the plate. First pitch to Cash is a strike. Cash's favorite athlete is Ray Lewis. Cash sees that pitch go behind him, almost hit him, able to get out of the way. Carter at third base. The next pitch to Cash. A hard shot to the third baseman who makes the play, throws home. Called him safe at home. Not quite in time. That puts Mountain Pine only one run up as Silver Creek scores their second run. Now coming to the plate is the pitcher, Trigger Fish.
Batting number 21, Trigger.
Number 21. Have one out in the inning. Olberg at first, Fish at the plate, the pitch. A ground ball to third base. Third baseman comes up, makes the play, throws from his knees. Nobody, first baseman throws back across. Not in time. Runners on the corners. Olberg is able to slide in. Next is number 7, Karsten.
Batting number 7, Karsten.
Karsten Ramage. Ball gets by the catcher. Olberg comes in to score to even the score at 3-3. We are tied here in the bottom of the second inning. Trigger moves up to second base on the pass ball. Dylan Innes on deck. The pitch, a little high to Karsten. The next pitch to Karsten is a strike. He makes the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Breeze has picked up a little bit, blowing out to right field. Right down the middle, a line shot right up the middle. Bounces off the center fielder. Around from second base comes Trigger for the 4th run of the inning for Silver Creek. Karsten Ramage with a nice shot up the middle from base hit.
Dylan.
Now batting, number 13, Dylan. Coach from Mountain Pine calls timeout to come talk to Applegate. Probably tell him it's all right, just keep throwing. Again, we'd like to cover some of our sponsors who make this possible to bring these games to you. Sholo Ford, Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center, Ace Hardware, Northland Pioneer College, Comfort Fit Dentures, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Deemer's Glass, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, Horn Auto Center, Allegra in Sholo. We'd like to thank all those sponsors to make this possible, to bring you this Little League action from St. John's.
Batting number 13, Dylan.
We are in the bottom of the second inning. Silver Creek, which are the Snowflake and Taylor kids, are up 4-3 right now. First pitch to Dylan is up high. They have a 1-run lead over Mountain Pine, consisting of Pine Top, Lakeside, and Sholo kids. Pitch is up high for ball 2. Ball 3 to Dylan. Got a foul ball. Brings the count 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1 pitch to Dylan. Right down the middle to bring the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. I cannot recall the numbers, but these young boys have a pitch count effect. I want to say it's somewhere around 65 or so. Swing and a miss for out number 2 to Dylan Innes. Oh, they tried to pick the runner at first base. The ball gets by the first baseman. Carson rounds second, headed for third, and is able to get all the way around to third base as the ball gets by the first baseman over into right field. 2 outs, bottom of the second.
Xander.
Number 23, Xander Owens at the plate. Xander's favorite player is Corbin Carroll, favorite athlete. The pitch gets by the catcher. We're going to have a play at the plate. And he's out at the plate at the end of 2 complete. Silver Creek 4, Mountain Pine 3 on Show Low Ford's presentation of high school baseball. iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share? You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
Welcome back to St. John's, Arizona, to the Longy Vallejos Little League field for 12-year-old, I believe it's 11 and 12-year-old Majors Division All-Stars between Silver Creek and Mountain Pine. Winner moves on, loser goes home. Going into the top of the 3rd inning, don't forget about Northland Pioneer College. When it's time to start your college education, do it at your hometown college with the lowest tuition in the state, now offering bachelor's degrees in education and business. Leading off the top of the 3rd inning is going to be number 8, Nolan Fish for Mountain Pine. He squares to bunt. Third baseman comes in. He misses the bunt for strike 1. Third baseman is charging. That's Core at third base. Next pitch is a ball. Swing and a miss by Nolan Fish. Makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3, Fish goes down swinging for out number 1. We go back to the top of the order. Be Braden Applegate, who is pitching today for Mountain Pine.
Batting number 7, Braden.
Braden wearing number 7. His favorite athlete is Derek Jeter. The next pitch, foul ball to the backstop, makes the count 1-1. Applegate looks down to his coach to get the sign, the pitch. High. That's ball 3. He's ready to trot down to first base. Doesn't hurt to try. The 3-1 pitch. A swing down the third base line. It's going to be a base hit. Applegate rounds first. He's headed for second. No, he stops and turns back. Base hit for Braden. Got a timeout with Mountain Pine Little League. Braden, got Xander coming up to the plate. Coach Wall going out. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. We'll take a short 30-second break here on iTalk's presentation of Little League Baseball. iTalk 1067 and 1067.com.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
Right here.
Okay. Trigger for Paxton. Can I get a pitch count for Trigger?
Back at Longy Bajos Little League Field here in St. John's, Arizona. Coach Wall of the Snowflake Taylor Silver Creek All-Stars making a pitching change.
Thank you.
Coach Wall used to be a legend in his day back here playing on this field when he was a youngster. Back then, there was no grass on this field. It was all dirt way back in the day. Our pitcher coming in looks like it's going to be number 0. Everett is the last name. Let me check our little roster. Paxton Everett will be the new pitcher for Silver Creek. We are in the top of the 3rd inning. Silver Creek has the lead 4-3. The wind is picked up, changed directions again, blowing straight in. Don't forget about Horn Auto Center, the Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more. Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing gear in the White Mountains, located south of Pine Top on Highway 260, right-hand side of the road just before you get to Honda Resort and Casino. Deemer's Glass. Need glass for your home or business? Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call when you need quality glass at affordable prices. Deemer's Glass, 1-888-GLASSMAN. Comfort Fit Dentures. Smile, Comfort Fit Dentures. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. If you need a windshield, give them a call. Ace Hardware. If you need a locksmith, they have a locksmith 24/7. Anytime, day or night, any night of the week, call Ace in Pine Top, Overguard, or Sholo. As we get back to game action, Xander is the batter. First pitch to Xander is up high. Xander Keith Clark. Oh, nice line shot to the third baseman. Core makes the play, line drive. Hit it as hard as he could, but unfortunately right at the third baseman. Didn't even have to move.
Batting number 10, Brigden.
Brigden Flake. Number 10, if you haven't noticed from watching on the internet, live, we can hit. Oh, a shot to center field, bounces, one bounce to the fence. Applegate coming around third to score to tie up the game, and it makes it 4-4. The play at third. Flake with the triple. As I was trying to say, we have a continuous batting order now in Little League, so everybody on the lineup gets to bat. Not everybody has to play in defense anymore, go on defense. So it's nice that everybody gets to get their chance to bat. Elias Klein with a hit to right center field. The ball's going to drop to score another run for Mountain Pine. Elias with a single to right center. Coming up is Dextry. Dextry Wright, number 41 at the plate. Foul ball. If that's your car back there, call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. They can help you with your windshield. The 0-1 pitch. A little high. Makes the count 1-1. Wright's favorite baseball team is the San Diego Padres. The pitch to Wright is high. Pickoff attempt at first base, not in time. Elias is able to get back to the base. The next pitch is a ball to Dextry. Mountain Pine is up 5-4 here in the top of the third inning. We play 6 innings in Little League. The pitch is high. Dextry, base on balls, moves Elias to second base. Coming to the plate is Brody. Brody wearing number 3 for the All-Stars. First pitch to Brody is down and away for ball 1. Brody said his favorite player with help of his teammates is PCA of the Cubs. Pete Crow Armstrong, having a heck of a year for the Cubbies. Smith sees the 2-0 pitch. Down and away for ball 3. Looks at coach, gets a sign, steps back in the box. Everett, the pitch, ball 4 to Brody Smith. Moves everybody up one base. Camden Kinney coming to the plate for a Mountain Pine. Camden wearing number 0 today.
Batting number 0, Camden.
His favorite player also Corbin Carroll. We've had a number of kids say Corbin Carroll. His favorite baseball team is the Diamondbacks. First pitch is high. Paxton on the mound for Silver Creek. The pitch, swing and a miss from Kenny. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Another swing and a miss from Kenny. Makes it count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases are loaded. You have Elias at third, Dextry at second, Brody at first. Camden, the pitch. Camden ground ball at second base. Can the second base make the play? Yes, he makes the play in time to get the third out of the inning and save any more runs from scoring. Mountain Pine 5, Silver Creek 4 on Show Low Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk 1067 and 1067.com.
Are you underwater on your trade and you're wondering what it's worth? Well, come on in and let us make the process easy. We will appraise your trade, give you the most for it, and now has never been a better time to trade your vehicle for a newer pre-owned vehicle here at Horn Auto Center.
I have bought 6 cars from Horn Auto Center. They always have a great deal, and they always take care of me and don't pressure me in any way of getting something that might not work best for me or my family. This would be the only place I would actually go in Show Low.
We are Horn Auto Center, the Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more.
Hey, welcome back to St. John's, everybody. Longy Bajos Little League Field. Mr. Bajos was instrumental in helping create Little League Baseball in St. John's here. I couldn't even tell you when. I know it goes back as far as probably the 50s, if not earlier. Helped get St. John's on the map with Little League. Not just Little League. I know he did all kinds of baseball from Little League up through high school for summer-type programs back in the day, travel teams, and even adult-type leagues from what I've been told growing up here in St. John's. Mr. Bajos was a relative of mine. He used to love to get outdoors and go fishing, but he absolutely loved baseball and helping kids fall in love with the game. Most of his kids and grandkids are Dodgers fans, I believe, because of him. Today we have Silver Creek, which is Snowflake and Taylor kids, and Mountain Pine, which consists of Pinetop, Lakeside, and Show Low kids. The winner moves on to Monday to play the winner of Holbrook and Payson. Again, that game going on in Flagstaff. Starting the bottom of the third inning, we're going to have, let me see, we have Xander Owens coming to the plate. He was left to the plate on a play that ended while he was at bat. I honestly, let's see. First pitch is a ball. Oh, nice hit to left field. It's deep. It's at the fence. Oh, and Smith makes a nice catch out in left field for out number 1. Nice play by the left fielder. That's Brody Smith.
Batting number 3, Maddox.
Used all 6 foot of his height to get that ball, plus his arm reach. Foul ball off the end of the bat. Number 3, Wall, is at the plate. Braden Wall, number 3 for Silver Creek. Next pitch is inside. Silver Creek trailing 5-4 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Oh, a shot down the third baseline. Foul ball for Braden. A 1-2 count. Applegate still on the mound for Mountain Pine. The 1-2 pitch from Applegate. It's over his head, but he stays alive. Swinging at that. Umpire had to get a couple baseballs from the ball returned. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Wall. The pitch in the dirt.
Come on, Blue.
Umpire trying to get out of the way. Those ones are scary when they bounce so far ahead. Oh, another foul ball. Braden tries to take out his dad in the third base box over there. His dad's still got a little bit of quickness in him down the third base line. Pitcher and catcher having a little meeting. Wind has picked up just a little bit now, blowing back out towards right field. Pitch is outside the wall, brings the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Braden Wall. The pitch from Applegate. Foul ball. Wall stays alive. Brigden Flake is the catcher for Mountain Pine today. The pitch, a ground ball to third base. Foul ball. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Don't forget Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. If you need any windshield work, call Mountain Mobile. Another Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. This one to the right side, straight back to the right side, I should say, not straight back. Another pitch to Wall, great at bat. A shot to center field, it's deep. And one bounce to the fence. Center fielder plays it off the fence, gets it back in. Wall, great at bat, is able to get a double after approximately 10 pitches in that at bat. Next comes Paxton Everett.
Paxton.
Number 0. Paxton's favorite athlete, Bo Jackson. Pop up to the right side, first baseman, in foul territory, misses the ball for a strike. Looking up into that sun, wasn't quite able to make the play. Paxton steps back into the box, waits for the pitch from Applegate. Outside, ball 1. Wall dancing around a little bit out there, see if he can get the catcher to try to throw down and advance a base. Pitch is high, wind is picking up. 2 balls, 1 strike to Paxton. Foul ball off the batter while he's in the box. Another Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Everett, 2 balls, 2 strikes. He sees ball 3 from Applegate, makes the count full. Pitch count building on Applegate. These kids from Silver Pine getting that pitch count up. Won't be too long before Mountain Pine is going to have to start thinking about bringing in their next pitcher. Another shot to center field, right at the center fielder. Slides as the ball bounces just in front of him. A single for Everett. Advances Wall to third base.
Batting number 22, Bracken.
Silver Creek has 1 out in the top of the 3rd. Runners on the corners. Bracken Coor coming to the plate for Silver Creek. Mountain Pine making a couple changes here. Looks like Kenny's going to go to first base. Number 9 is going to center field. And the center fielder is number 44. Alcantar going to be coming into the dugout here. The pitch to Coor. Dead ball hits Coor in the back. Loads the bases.
Number 33, Jeremiah.
Coming to the plate is number 33, Jeremiah Jameson. With the bases loaded. Foul ball. Little liner down the right field line. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. Bases loaded. Wall at third. Everett at second. Coor at first after getting hit in the back. Jeremiah, the pitch. Outside for ball 1. Makes the count 1 ball, 1 strike to Jeremiah. One out here in the top of the 3rd. A hard hit, fly ball to center field. Center fielder's under it, makes the catch. All the runners tag. Runner from second's going to try to get in. Oh, he's gotten a run down now. Everett is out. So we have a double play to end the inning, although Silver Creek scores 1 run to even it up. At the end of 3, 5-5 on Show Low Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball, iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Welcome back to St. John's, Arizona, Longy Ballejos Little League Field. For the area, I believe it's the area boys, major boys tournament. Elimination bracket game today between the Silver Creek All-Stars and the Mountain Pine All-Stars. Going into the top of the 4th inning, it is 5-5. Speaking of the top of the inning, don't forget when it's time to start your college education, do it at your hometown college with the lowest tuition in the state. Now offering bachelor's degree programs in education and business.
Batting number 5, Bentley.
Bentley Martinez will be the first batter for Mountain Pine. First pitch to Bentley. Inside. For ball 1. Don't forget, if you need any kind of signage or branding needs, call Allegra in Sholo to help you with that. A ground ball to the second baseman. Second baseman picks it up, tosses over to first for out number 1 in the top of the 4th. 4-3. Out 1. Next is Grayson Diamond, number 9, coming to the plate for Mountain Pine.
Batting number 9, Grayson.
Grayson's favorite player is Derek Jeter. Favorite team is the Dodgers. Pitch in the dirt evens the count at 1-1. Grayson looks at coach, gets the sign, steps back in the box. Everett with the pitch. Down and away, gets by the catcher. Nobody on, no harm. Ramage is catching right now for Silver Creek. That pitch high makes the count 3 balls, 1 strike to Grayson Diamond. Diamond wearing number 9 here in the All-Star Tournament. It looks like yesterday Mountain Pine beat White Mountain Apache to advance to today's game as Diamond takes ball 4 for base on balls. That brings Alcantar to the plate, number 44. And it looks like we're going to have Ramage coming into pitch for Silver Creek as Coach Wall walks out to the mound to make a pitching change. That'll be Karsten Ramage pitching. As the pitcher gets loose, let's take a short break here from St. John's on Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk 1067 and 1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Swapping Karsten.
Welcome back to St. John's, Longy by Host Little League Field for Majors Division All-Star Tournament. Coming to the mound is Karsten Ramage. You're listening to Little League Baseball presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 1067 FM, KNKI Pinetop, Sholo, and on 102.5 Pinetop, a Kopaniki communication station. Ramage getting loose. We are in the top of the 4th. Score is even at 5 here in St. John's. Turn around here and check out the bracket here. It looks like Mountain Pine, Silver Creek started the tournament beating St. John's 18-0. They advanced and beat Mountain Pine 16-5. And then yesterday, looks like they lost 15-13 to Round Valley to put them in this game. Going back to see what Mountain Pine did, they lost their first game to Silver Creek, which dropped them down into the elimination bracket. Mountain Pine beat White Mountain Apache, and that's how they are now playing both teams. Losers bracket elimination. Loser goes home, starts their summer vacation. Winner moves on to Monday. The first pitch to Alcantar is a ball. here in the 4th inning. Got one out. Grayson Diamond is the runner on first. That pitch is up. Pickoff attempt at first base. Diamond gets back. Layson, number 44, at the plate. Swing and a miss to make the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball bounces by the catcher. Diamond able to move up to second base. The count on Alcantar, 3 balls, 1 strike. Layson takes ball 4 for a walk. That brings up number 9, Nolan Fish.
Batting number 8, Nolan.
Nolan struck out swinging his last at bat. Nolan squares to bunt, and strike 1 called. The next pitch squares again. Bunt down the first base side. Great bunt. Pitcher and first baseman Clyde playing it. But the first baseman was able to make the play. Great bunt by Nolan to move the runners for the second out of the inning. Diamond at third, Alcantar second. That brings the top of the order. Braden Applegate. Braden trying to get a hit, score a couple of these runs here. The first pitch to Braden is up for ball 1. The next pitch is up and away for ball 2. Two and 0 count to Braden Applegate, wearing number 7. Foul ball straight back to make the count 2-1. Braden's favorite baseball team is the Diamondbacks. We're in the top of the 4th. Little League, we play 6 innings. Ball gets by the catcher. Neither runner advances. Oh, doesn't advance. The ball gets by the pitcher out to shortstop, but still the runners hold. And Silver Creek dodges a bullet there, I think, twice. Once when the ball gets by the catcher, and a second time trying to make the throw back, gets by the pitcher, rolls out to the shortstop who was moving up to back that up, making it great. Be moving on every play. The pitch to Applegate. Draws a walk, ball 4 for Applegate. Bases loaded. Diamond at third. Alcantar at second.
Xander.
Applegate at first. Xander, Keith Clark stepping up to the plate with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Xander wearing number 16. First pitch is outside to Xander for ball 1. Next pitch also outside to Xander, ball 2. 2-0 to Xander. A hit past the shortstop, plates 1. Alcantar decides to stay. Applegate almost all the way to third, has to turn around and retreat back to second base. Keith Clark gets a base hit into left field, able to score 1 run. The other runners move up. That puts Alcantar at third base, unable to move up on the pass on the bad throw to third. Puts Applegate at second. Base is still loaded with 2 outs.
Number 10, Brigden.
And that brings number 10, the catcher, Brigden Flake, to the plate. Mountain Pine up 1 run, 6-5 here in the top of the 4th. The first pitch to Brigden is a strike. Nice pitch by Karsten Ramage. wearing number 7. The next pitch. A great shot into left field. That's going to score 1. Applegate's rounding 3. Here he comes to bring another run in. Slides. The base hit for Brigden Flake. Scores 2. Gets 2 RBIs there. That puts Mountain Pine up 3 in the top of the 4th with 2 outs. Keith Clark is second. Flake at first. Elias coming up to the plate.
Batting number 1, Elias.
Elias Klein, the batter. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Foul ball over the first base dugout. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. Foul ball. Elias wearing number 1. His favorite player also Corbin Carroll. And his favorite team also the D-backs. The count evened up at 1-1. The pitch. He swings at an inside pitch. It's going to drop into short right field. Runner coming from second base all around. Xander's able to score another run for Mountain Pine. Brigden Flake advances all the way to third base on the hit by Elias. Now Dexter Wright, number 41, coming to the plate. 4 runs this inning makes the score 9-5 in favor of Mountain Pine here in the top of the 4th. Dexter Wright, number 41, at the plate. Dexter fouls that pitch off to the backstop. That ball is down. Makes the count 2-1. Number 41, Dexter. Trying to plate some more runs. Dexter sees that pitch up high. Makes the count 3 balls, 1 strike. Ball 4 to Dexter on an outside pitch. Bases loaded. Here comes number 3, Brody Smith. Brody swings through the first pitch he sees for strike 1. Next pitch to Brody is down and away, gets by the catcher. I think it hit his bare hand. It's another run. Runners move up. Coach going to come out to check on his catcher. That bare hand came down and ball got him as the ball went by. We'll see if he stays in the game as the catcher or if they switch positions. Or again, we'd like to go down our list of sponsors real quick and thank them for making it possible to bring you these games. Sholo Ford, Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center, Ace Hardware, Northland Pioneer College, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Comfort Fit Dentures, Deemer's Glass, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store, Horn Auto Center, Allegra Printing in Sholo. We'd like to thank all those sponsors for making it possible.
Right here, there we are. Just making sure Paxton Everett, making sure his pitch count that he can go in his catcher.
They're making some changes here. Let's take a short 30-second break here on Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk 1067 and 1067.com.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnaud and Comfort Fit Dentures, The fight changes. With Comfort Fit dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Welcome back to St. John's for this Little League All-Star game. The previous catcher for Snowflake took a ball and dirt off of his bare hand.
So just to confirm,
so he's coming.
That Paxton is coming in as catcher.
He's coming out of the game, at least out of the catching position. Paxton Everett is going to go catch for Silver Creek. Brody Smith is the batter for Mountain Pine. Mountain Pine currently leading 10-5 here in the top of the fourth. We have 2 outs, bases loaded, and Mountain Pine has scored 5 runs so far this inning. On the mound, you have Carson Ramage for Silver Creek. And here we go, back to action. Smith has a 1-1 count on him. A little pop fly to the right side, just far enough that Jameson can't make the play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. With a 1-2 pitch to Smith. He swings and misses for out number 3. At the end of 3.5, Mountain Pine 10, Silver Creek 5 on Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk106.7.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Okay. Welcome back to St. John's for Major Boys Division All-Star Tournament. Today's game is featuring the Silver Creek All-Stars from the Snowflake Taylor area and the Mountain Pine All-Stars from the Pine Top Lakeside and Sholo area. This is a elimination game. The loser will go home. The winner will move on in the tournament till Monday. We are moving into the bottom of the 4th inning. We got Applegate still on the mound for Mountain Pine. As they lead going into the bottom of the 4th, 10-5. Looks like the first batter coming to the plate for Silver Creek is going to be Riker Bjorn. Riker has had 2 plate appearances today. He's 0 for 2. Grounded out to the shortstop in the 1st inning and flew out to the to the center fielder in the 3rd inning. Bjorn wearing number 12 for Silver Creek. I'm going to try to get a couple of players here that we have. We're going to have the Honda Outdoors Ski and Outdoor Sports Store Player of the Game, Deemer's Glass Shattering Hit of the Game, Horn Auto Center Drive of the Game. Try to make some notes here, just look at our scorecard and see who we can name to get those awards today at the end of this ball game. We are in the bottom of the 4th. Little League plays 6 innings. Umpire having a discussion with one of the coaches there. So here we go, the first pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop makes the play, comes up throwing. Safe, not quite in time.
Good hustle.
Nice play by the shortstop. Not quite fast enough, though. You got a fast runner there, Riker Bjorn, with a base hit at first base.
Batting number 2, Carter.
Nice play, nice hustle. Now we have Carter Christensen coming to the plate, number 2 for Silver Creek. Got a foul ball by Carter, checks his swing. Swinging the pencil bat today. pretty cool, the paint jobs they put on some of these bats. Looks like a giant pencil. The pitch to Carter, whoa, way outside there. Gets by the catcher, Flake. Bjorn advances to second base on the wild pitch. The pitch to Christensen. High for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Christensen, number 2 for Silver Creek. Applegate delivers. Ball is up and away. Ball number 3 to Carter. Mountain Pine up 10-5. Swing and a miss by Carter. Nice stop by Flake. Oh, the runner advances on throw back to the pitcher. They try to get the runner at third. Ball gets into left field. The left fielder slips and falls trying to get the ball. And Riker is able to advance all the way home to score a run for Mountain Pine. Sorry, for Silver Creek. Bringing the score to 10-6 in favor of Mountain Pine. Carter Christensen at the plate with a pitch. Probably an error. Camden got it. It was a the ground ball to shortstop. Advances the runner. 6-3 for the second out. Are we good now? Okay. Well, I think we're good, folks. We're here. Sorry about that. We accidentally had somebody step on a cord. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 10-6 in favor of Mountain Pine. In the bottom of the 4th, we have Trigger Fish at the plate with 2 outs for Silver Creek. Christensen at third base. First pitch to Fish. He swings and misses for strike 1. Next pitch to Trigger. Inside corner for strike 2. That pitch is for ball. The next pitch. Swing. Oh, takes a hop at third baseman. Third baseman can't quite recover. And Trigger is able to get a base hit out of it, which scores Carter to bring the score to 10-7 in favor of Mountain Pine here in the bottom of the 4th inning with 2 outs. Carson Ramage coming to the plate for Silver Creek. Swing and a miss for strike one. At least I think it was a swing and miss, but the umpire called a strike, so I had my head down there for a second. Ball gets by the catcher, though. Trigger's able to move up to second base. The next pitch. Behind the batter, he's able to get the bat down for a ball to Karsten Ramage. Silver Creek is trailing 7-10 here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch, high. Ball is outside just by the catcher, and the runner advances. That's Trigger Fish moving up to third base with the count 3-1 to Karsten Ramage. Ramage takes ball 4.
Batting number 13, Dylan.
Dylan Innes, number 13, coming to the plate for Silver Creek. Last at bat, Dylan struck out swinging. Squares to bunt. Bunts it back up to the pitcher. The pitcher tries to make a play, looks around, nowhere to go. Another run. Trigger Fish comes in to score. Great bunt by Dylan. Sorry about that, Dylan. I think we have to score that as a base hit. I'm not sure what the official score has, but my unofficial scorebook says that's a base hit. Pitcher would have had to make a perfect play to get that out. Great bunt. Xander Owens at the plate for Silver Creek. Xander's favorite player is Shohei. But his favorite baseball team is the Pirates. You don't see very many kids out here in this part of the country cheering for the Pirates. He said he likes their uniform, so that's why he's a Pirates fan. Takes that pitch inside for a ball. Oh, I am sorry. I got the numbers mixed up. Corbin Carroll and the Diamondbacks are his favorites. And he has a nice shot out to center field. He gets by the center fielder. Here comes Karsten. Here comes Dylan. The throw to the plate. 2-run score on the base hit by Xander Owens. Makes the score 10-10 here in the bottom of the fourth. 5 runs in on the inning for Silver Creek. Back to the top of the order with Braden Wall.
What's the official pitch count?
Mountain Pine.
Oh.
They're checking the pitch count for Mr. Applegate. While they check that, we'd like to again thank some of our sponsors.
55?
Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce. Comfort Fit Dentures. Ace Hardware and Pine Top Overgarden Sholo.
He's way more than 55. We have,
Honda
I think we have
Ski
83.
and
Are you guys
Outdoor
missing
Sport.
something?
Deemer's Glass. Northland Pioneer College.
Sorry, Coach.
Summit Regional Medical
I want to make
Center.
sure we're following them.
Horn Auto Center. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. And Allegra in Sholo. Got a little trying to figure.
67?
Trying to check the pitch count here.
All right.
Let's take a short 30-second break here while they figure out the pitch count for Mr. Applegate on Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk 1067 and 1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Welcome back to St. John's, Arizona and the Longy Ballejos Little League field. Major Division All-Star Tournament featuring Mountain Pine and Silver Creek. Mountain Pine making a pitching change. Let's see who that's going to be. It looks like it's going to be number 41, I think that is. Yep, number 41 will be coming into pitch now for Mountain Pine. That is Dextry Wright will be the new pitcher for Mountain Pine. Braden Applegate has reached his pitch count limit. Give you a quick rundown here. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. We have 2 outs. The score is currently 10-10. Silver Creek has scored 5 runs this inning. They've had 2 real big innings. They scored 1, 2, 3, 4 in the second. So far, they've scored 5 in the 4th to make the score 10-10 currently with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Recap of Mountain Pine scoring. They had 3 in the first, 2 in the third, and then they had a big inning in the top of the 4th scoring 5. So one team jumps ahead, the other one comes back. They just keep throwing punches back and forth here, scoring a lot of runs and making these pitchers work. Regulation is 6 innings here in Little League Baseball. It's been a good game here so far. Seems like the kids are having a lot of fun. Parents are enjoying watching their kids play. I'd like to thank St. John's Little League for hosting us all this week for these games. Next games will be Monday. Let me turn around and check the bracket here. It looks like the games will be at 5 and 7:30 on Monday. An elimination game at 5 o'clock and a winner's bracket game at 7:30. So the winner of this game will play either Holbrook or Payson at 5, and we will follow that game with Round Valley and Flagstaff on the winner's bracket side on Monday night, starting at 7:30 for the late game. Sun's starting to move around and make it hard on the right side of the field for first, second, and right field, looking up into this directly into that sun anytime the ball goes up in the air. Makes it really tough. I personally would like to thank some of these young, at least I see got one adult that helps with a lot of Little League stuff here in town, out there umpiring, and then we have a couple of high school kids helping to umpire as well. Without these people, we wouldn't be able to have these tournaments for these kids. This whole area, if you're interested in umpiring, go to the AIA webpage or contact or somebody you know that officiates, get a hold of one of us and we can help get you signed up, because we could sure use a whole lot of umpires or officials, whatever you want to call it, in every sport. So thanks to these teenagers for helping out here to help make this All-Star Tournament possible. We're at the bottom of the 4th. At the plate, Braden Wall, the top of the order. His last time up, he hit a double. He's 2 for 2 today with a single and a double. The next pitch to Wall. Swing and a foul ball. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball out of play on the down the left field line, bringing the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball gets by the catcher. Xander Owens able to move up to third base on the pass ball. The pitch to Wall, a base hit. Wall is 3 for 3, and it gets by the left fielder. A single and an error allows Wall to get to second base. RBI scores Xander to now put Silver Creek on top 11-10 here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Batter number 0, Paxton.
Paxton Everett is now the batter for Silver Creek. Braden Wall out at second base after a single and an error. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The first pitch to Paxton is a strike. Paxton is 1 for 2 today. A pop up to the first baseman in the first inning, and a base hit in the third inning, and then got caught in a rundown and tagged out to end the third. Next pitch to Paxton is a strike. 0-2 to Paxton. Ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dexter Wright now on the mound for Mountain Pine. That pitch is high. The runner bluffs like he's going. Catcher gets it back to the pitcher. And a swing and a miss by Paxton Everett to end the inning. At the end of 4 complete, Silver Creek 11, Mountain Pine 10 on Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk 106.7 and 106.7.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share? You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
Welcome back to Sholo Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball here on iTalk 106.7 on iTalk106.7.com. We are bringing the Major Division Boys Tournament to you from St. John's, Longy Vallejos Little League Field. This is an elimination game. The current score going into the top of the 5th inning is Silver Creek 11, Mountain Pine 10. And in case you just join us and those names don't sound familiar to you, or if you're getting older like me and these teams weren't around when we were younger, Silver Creek is now consisting of what used to be Snowflake and Taylor. They used to have separate little leagues. They have combined over the last several years and now are Silver Creek. And over the last few years, Mountain Pine, which is Pine Top Lakeside, what used to be the Blue Ridge Little League, and Sholo. So Pine Top Lakeside and Sholo have also all combined to become Mountain Pine, and they play their games throughout the Pine Top Lakeside and Sholo areas during their regular season and come together to form their all-star team as well. So right now we have Silver Creek again 11, Mountain Pine 10 here in the top of the 5th. And speaking about top of the inning, when you start your college education, do it in your hometown with the lowest tuition in the state. Northland Pioneer College now offering bachelor degree programs in education and business. First batter in the top of the 5th for Mountain Pine is Camden Tenney. Swinging from the left side of the plate, swings and misses for strike 1. Camden Tenney, 0 for 2 today. Ball 1, strike 1 to Camden. Strike 2.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learning
Tries to come watch his kid. That's what he said.
Okay.
Check, check, 1 2 1 2 check.
Check, 1 2 1 2. Are we back live?
Okay, everybody, we are back. We lost power here. The whole scoreboard, concession stand, everything here, we lost power for a little bit. We are back with Nolan Fish at the plate for Mountain Pine. We have Grayson Diamond got a walk. Layson Alcantar walked, and they are now at second and third. After a pass ball, Nolan Fish is at the plate. 2 outs in the inning. Mountain Pine trailing here in the top of the fifth, 11-10. Nolan Fish is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice. Great bunt last at bat. That pitch is high. Nolan walks. Next batter will be Braden Applegate, and I'd like to apologize to Coach Kyle Wall and his family, and I've been calling his boy Braden. That's the other top of the lineup kid's name. His name is Maddox. So Granny, I got your message. I apologize for getting his name wrong, but it's Maddox Wall, not Braden Wall. So we'll blame that one on Kyle. No, I'm just kidding. I wrote it down wrong. Looks like Silver Creek's going to make a change here. Let's see who their next pitcher is going to be. Carson's coming out as the pitcher. It looks like number 13 will be Dylan Ennis, the new pitcher for Silver Creek All-Stars. It's been a great game so far, a high-scoring game. Silver Creek is winning in the top of the fifth inning, 11-10. Go down some of these names again.
Go to commercial? Sure, let me go break.
All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break here. Well, we got number 13, Dylan Ennis, getting his warm-up pitches in. So let's take a quick break here on Shola Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball Night Talk, 1067 and 1067.com.
A new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC, Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
Welcome back to the Major Boys Division All-Star Tournament here in St. John's at the Longy Bajos Little League Field. Silver Creek and Mountain Pine, we are in the top of the fifth inning. Silver Creek is winning 11-10. And the new pitcher is Dylan Ennis, number 13 for Silver Creek. I'm going to talk to let's see, Dylan, number 13, said his favorite player His favorite athlete is Randy Johnson. And his favorite baseball team is the LA Dodgers. He comes into a tough spot here in the top of the 5th. At the top of the order for Mountain Pine, facing Braden Applegate. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. His team up by 1 run. See if he can come in to shut down this rally that Mountain Pine has started. Braden Applegate coming to the plate. Oh, the first pitch gets by the catcher. We're going to have a play at the plate. Got a late break. And we have an out at the plate. So we end the inning with no runs scored at the end of 4.5. Silver Creek is up 1, 11-10 on Show Low Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball Night Talk 1067 and 1067.com.
Are you underwater on your trade and you're wondering what it's worth? Well, come on in and let us make the process easy. We will appraise your trade, give you the most for it, and now has never been a better time to trade your vehicle for a newer pre-owned vehicle here at Horn Auto Center.
I have bought 6 cars from Horn Auto Center. They always have a great deal, and they always take care of me and don't pressure me in any way of getting something that might not work best for me or my family. This would be the only place I would actually go in Show Low.
We are Horn Auto Center, the Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Welcome back to St. John's in the Major Division All-Stars here between Silver Creek and Mountain Pine. That last half inning ended with a pass ball. The runner from third tried to score and got thrown out at home to end the inning, helping Silver Creek preserve the lead here in the 5th inning. We've seen a couple of pitching changes here. It looks like, okay, 11 and 12-year-old division. If you have 1 through 20 pitches, you don't have to have any days of rest. 21 to 35 pitches, you have to have 1 calendar day of rest. 36 to 50 pitches, you have to have 2 calendar days of rest. 51 to 65 pitches, 3 calendar days of rest. And anything after pitch 66 up to 85 max, you have to have 4 calendar days of rest. There's a couple other, we may not pitch on 3 consecutive days. It kind of got cut off where the screenshot I got. But those are some of the rules to try to keep some of these kids from overuse and having injuries to their arms. The first batter in the bottom of the 5th inning for Silver Creek is going to be Bracken Kaur, who is 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch today. A line drive to the shortstop in the 1st inning. Hit by pitch in the 3rd.
22, Bracken.
And here comes Bracken in the bottom of the 5th. And again, I'd like to apologize one more time to Granny Wall out there. I was pronouncing her grandson's name wrong. It's Maddox, not Braden. I had the wrong name, so it's Maddox Wall, number 3 at the top of the order for Silver Creek. Sorry about that, Granny. The pitcher on the mound for Mountain Pine is number 41, Dextry Wright.
Oscar.
First 2 pitches are ball 1 and ball 2. We'll have a quick timeout. Looks like center fielder. Looks like that's Applegate out there, and only able to tell because he has his white jersey, because his brother took his black jersey to his tournament game. The pitch to Kaur is outside from right. Kaur with the 3-0 count. The pitch from right. Kaur fouls it back for a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball, bringing the count to 3 balls, 1 strike. ball 4 to Core. Puts him on first base to start the top of the the bottom of the fifth inning.
Number 33, Jeremiah.
Number 33, Jeremiah Jameson coming to the plate. Coach Klein calls timeout for Mountain Pine, makes a trip to the mound. Going to talk to young Mr. Wright. Let's see, Jeremiah Jameson. He is the young man that likes Shohei Ohtani and the Pirates. Coach talking to Wright, number 41, that's Dextry. Looks like he's getting a little frustrated with himself. Coach just probably telling him now to just relax, just throw pitches and let your defense help you. So far, they've had a good defensive outing here. Just both teams hitting the ball well tonight. Conference is over. Coach Klein heads back to the dugout. Outfielders go back to their positions. Everybody gets back to where they want to be pre-pitch, and here we go. The pitch to Jeremiah Jameson. Right down the middle for strike one. Jameson swings and misses. Just what coach is looking for after his little talk with Dextry. The next pitch to Jeremiah is on the corner for a strike. Core advances on the pass ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Swing and a miss for strike 3 for out number 1. Riker is the next batter. One out, runner on second.
Batting number 12, Riker.
Riker Bjorn at the plate for Silver Creek. Riker wearing number 12 today. A little chopper back to the pitcher. He's able to toss to first base to get out number 2. That enables Core to move up to third base. 2 outs, bringing Carter Christensen to the plate.
Batting number 2, Carter.
Carter's favorite ball player is Fernando Tatis Jr. with a favorite team, the Diamondbacks. Strike from Dextry to Carter. 2 outs, runner at third. The pitch from Wright. A ground ball down the right field line for a base hit. That's going to score Core. The ball gets all the way to the fence. Smith makes a play, gets the ball back in, and it's a triple with an RBI for Carter Christensen.
Batting number 17,
making the score
James.
12-10. Pitch is called a strike. Pop up behind the catcher, and nice play for out number 3. A pop up to the catcher to end the inning. At the end of 5 complete, it's Silver Creek 12, Mountain Pine 10 on Show Low Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Welcome back to the final inning of regulation here in St. John's at the Major Division All-Star Tournament between Silver Creek and Mountain Pine. Silver Creek is the home team, leading 12-10. Mountain Pine chasing 2 runs here to keep this game alive. On the mound is number 13, Dylan Innes for Silver Creek. He'll be pitching to the top of the order, Braden Applegate for Mountain Pine. So this is what Mountain Pine's looking for. Start off the inning, top of the order. They chasing 2, want to get more than that, of course, but they definitely want to be playing the bottom of the 6th inning and pushing into extras if need be. Here we go as we start the top of the 6th. When it's time to start your college education, do it at your hometown college with the lowest tuition in the state, now offering bachelor's degree programs in education and business. Northland Pioneer College. We're also going to have the Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game at the conclusion of this. The Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store Player of the Game awards when we conclude this ball game here. As the sun starts to set, we're getting shadows creeping across from the third base dugout onto the infield. Pitch from Dylan to Applegate outside brings the count to 2 balls, no strikes on Applegate. Behind Applegate makes the count 3-0. Applegate 3-0 count. The pitch swings and misses. Foul ball out of play for Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. Foul ball brings the count to 3 balls, 1 strike. (12-10). Silver Creek in the lead, top of the 6th inning. Winner moves on. And another Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball straight back behind the concession stand. The pitch. Inside, ball 4 to Applegate. Exactly what they wanted. Leadoff batter getting on. That brings number 16, Xander Keith Clark, to the plate, number 16. That pitch inside. Xander's favorite player, Corbin Carroll, favorite team, the Diamondbacks. That pitch called a strike. On the throw back to the pitcher, runner advances. Dylan Innes on the mound for Silver Creek, number 13. Everett now, for the last couple innings, been the backstop for Silver Creek after their previous catcher got hurt. Foul ball straight back, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. We've talked about our sponsors several times here today on this broadcast. Just a reminder, if you have a chance to, if you need any of their services, go visit them, because without them, this wouldn't be possible to bring you these games. Thank you to all our sponsors for making this possible. The pitch, high, brings the count 2 balls, 2 strikes on Xander. A shot to the left field. Fly ball is caught by the left fielder. For out number 1, Applegate stays at second base, does not try to attempt it.
Batting number 10, Brigden.
Brigden Flake, the next batter. A ground ball to second base. Second base to first base for out number 2, 4-3 for the second out. Here comes Elias. He's 2 for 3 with 2 base hits, trying to keep this game alive for Mountain Pine. Ground ball to the shortstop. Big hop, throws across. And Silver Creek wins the game 12-10 to advance to the next round of this Little League tournament. Next game for Silver Creek will be on Monday. We're going to take a short break and come back and give a few awards out to these kids. But we're going to take a short break on Show Low Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk 106.7 and 106.7.com.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnaud and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to St. John's in the Longy-Bajos Little League field here for the Major Boys All-Star Tournament. Silver Creek just defeated Mountain Pine to knock them out of the tournament. Silver Creek will advance to play Monday against the winner of Holbrook and Payson. That game taking place in Flagstaff. We will also have a 7:30 game for you Monday, Round Valley and Flagstaff in the winners bracket. We're going to hand out a couple of awards here. First thing we're going to do is go through the Honda Auto Center drive of the game. The Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more. What I picked as the drive of the game is the actual offense for Silver Creek in the 4th inning. They were trailing by, I believe it's 4 or 5 runs. They came back and scored 6 to take the lead and never looked back. So we're going to go with the Horn Auto Center drive of the game. Award that to the Silver Creek offense in the 4th inning when they scored 6 runs to take the lead. The next, we're going to go with the Deemer's Glass shattering hit of the game, and that award is going to go to number 23 for Silver Creek. Xander Owens in the 4th inning got a double that helped push all those runs across the board. So the Deemer's Glass shattering hit of the game is going to go to Xander Owens. If you need glass for your home or business, Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call when you need quality glass at affordable prices. Deemer's Glass, call 1-888-GLASSMAN. And our last award tonight is the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports Store Player of the Game. The best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing gear in the White Mountains, located south of Pine Top on Highway 260, right-hand side of the road, just before you get to the Honda Resort Casino. And my pick for that was Maddox Wall, number 3 of Silver Creek. He is 3 for 3 tonight. He's the only batter that did not get out tonight, at least with 3 hits. No walks, no strikeouts. He is our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game, Maddox Wall, number 3. For myself and the rest of the crew, we thank you for tuning in and watching the game, and we hope you join us on Monday for more games. First game at 5 o'clock will be Silver Creek and the winner of Holbrook Payson, followed by a winner's bracket game at 7:30 with Round Valley and Flagstaff. Again, this is Greg Chavez, the rest of the crew. Thank you for tuning in on Shola Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on iTalk 106.7 and 106.7.com.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of local sports on iTalk 106.7 KNKI Pine Top and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Regional Medical Center, Horn Auto Center, and Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 1067 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communications station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of iTalk 1067 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strict.